So cryptocurrency transactions have just been banned in China, and does this mean it is the beginning of the end for all cryptocurrencies? Should you ignore this warning and buy the dip, or should you actually sell all your cryptocurrencies on this news and run for the hills? In this video, I'm going to give you my thoughts and thesis on why I feel people are not really taking this news too seriously, and also what I would do if I was indeed a big owner of Bitcoin. Now, in this video, I am going to give you the harsh truths, the harsh realities, and if you do appreciate that, please do smash that like button. I know this is going to rub off wrong with a lot of people, so if you do appreciate me at least giving my honest opinion, do tickle that like button until it turns blue. And if you still want to buy cryptocurrency, if you do so via eToro on the pinned comment, sign up, deposit, and make a trade, you do get lifetime access to our LWT eToro chat room. Now, moving swiftly on, if you have been sleeping under a rock, which I doubt you have been because you clicked on this video, you're probably aware that China has just banned all crypto-related transactions and literally made it illegal to not only have Bitcoin, but to use it in any way, shape, or form. And some crypto traders I know are probably saying this news came out of nowhere, nobody could have predicted it, and I hate to be the one to say, I told you so. Well, who are we kidding? We all love saying, I told you so. So, I told you so. Many times in this channel, I have said that cryptocurrency is too early. I am a big fan of blockchain technology. I understand how it works, and I think that blockchain as it stands is definitely the best way for human race going forward to have sort of a currency and transactions. But does that mean it will be Bitcoin? Does it mean it will be Ethereum or any of the others? I very much doubt it. I feel there is a big problem with cryptocurrency right now, and I'll discuss that also in this video. But if you don't want to wait that far, the simple answer is blockchain technology is just too early to the party. I feel it's going to be much more useful in the future. So don't get me wrong in this video, I am not hating on any one cryptocurrency. I actually do love blockchain technology, and I do hold a small portion of cryptocurrency. But in full transparency, I'm probably going to sell it very soon, and I'll tell you why. Now, this whole China transaction thing really did it was the last straw for me. I have to be straight with you. It is the last straw. I mean, China banning all transactions, it's not bullish news. There's a lot of YouTubers, crypto channels, and even people on Bloomberg, like an ass clown I'm going to talk about in a minute, saying this is actually bullish news. And it's complete bullshit. This is not good news for cryptocurrencies. China has 1.3 billion people in it. It's one of the biggest nations in terms of wealth. And now this massive market cannot have cryptocurrency. And I don't think it's going to change in the future. I have to be fully straight here. I don't think as long as they are in charge, the CCP, they're not going to change this. It's not going to change. Get used to the idea. And this is not bullish news. I repeat. This is not, in any way, shape, or form, bullish news for cryptocurrency. And this is what I feel the big problem with cryptocurrency is. It's very similar to sort of the Wall Street bets and ape crowd is everything is bullish. Every single little piece of news that comes out can be spun to be bullish news. And it can't be. You've just got to really open your eyes, people, and realize this is really negative news. And you might not think it's negative as enough as something as El Salvador, for example. You might think El Salvador's economy and adoption of Bitcoin outweighs the fact that China's 1.3 billion people can't trade it anymore. And that's fine. If you think like that, that's absolutely fine. But just admit this is negative news. I mean, look at this ass clown on Bloomberg. Eddie van der Walt, who is Bitcoin's sort of resident crypto analyst, if you want to call it that. I mean, his literal position and purpose in life is to talk about cryptocurrency. So guess what his narrative is? Of course, he's going to try and spin it in a positive manner to keep his job. But I mean, just listen to this.
First of all, we're trying to figure out exactly how much further this goes, right? China had already declared a war on Bitcoin.
Absolutely.
And this seems to be a step further in trying to ban it completely.
Look, it does feel like an escalation, doesn't it? If they are really saying no transactions, I would like to know exactly what that means. Does that mean I cannot buy with it? Or does it mean that I can't transact with you? I cannot send you Bitcoin from my phone to your phone, so that I can no longer trade it on an exchange. So I'm still a little bit vague on what it means, what a transaction is in this particular circumstances.
What does it mean, Eddie? What does it mean? It literally says on screen, they are banning and making illegal all cryptocurrency transactions. All. That means if you buy something, you transfer something, you burn it, you take like everything, all. That's what all means. Everything. And this is the problem. This guy's an expert or so-called expert, and he's still not willing to admit right off the bat, this is bad news. Why don't you just come out and say, China's banning cryptocurrency? Just say it. That's what's happening. Now look, hopefully the people who are still watching this far understand this is not good news. I mean, blockchain technology is brilliant in certain circumstances. Some coins are better than others. I completely agree with that. But overall, the technology is going to be the future. I mean, arguably, you know, it's going to be the technology that they use on spaceships when we're colonizing different planets. It makes sense to use something like a blockchain. But that's just the point. It's that far in the future. We've got a lot of nations here around the world who are not willing to give up their national currency. In fact, as it stands, I believe it's only El Salvador who is looking at it in a serious light as a future currency. I can't think of one real big economy in the, let's say, the top 15 countries in the world who are going to consider giving up their national currency and adopting Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any of the independent parties. Some countries are talking, including China, of having their own version of cryptocurrency, but again, that's going to be state controlled. So you've got to sort of wake up a little bit and realize until nations are not nations anymore, they're not going to give up this right. And being fully transparent, I do not think China will be the last country to go this route. We've got the US, the biggest economy in the world, also clamping down on regulations in terms of brokers. And it's a matter of time, if these brokers do not toe the line, that Bitcoin itself or cryptocurrency itself will have to be regulated in some way, shape, or form. All governments around the world are scared shitless of cryptocurrency because of what it represents. And I get it, guys. I get it. What it represents is freedom for the people, moving away from the government's power. I get the movement. I get the logic behind it. And I agree with it to an extent. But at the end of the day, you've got to understand, these guys are the ones who make the laws. And if you don't abide by it, you go to jail. And just look at China, because that's what's going to happen. If you buy something in Bitcoin, you could go to jail. Those fuckers don't mess around. So look, should you buy it? Should you sell it? Well, I've told you earlier, I'm going to be selling mine in the coming days. And the reason being is I am green. I've got some profits on Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm going to lock it in. I have been locking it in anyway before this news came out. If you're looking at buying the dip here, well, power to you. Honestly, power to you if you've got a plan. But please, please be careful. I do not see this being the last country to all-out ban cryptocurrency. I think other nations, I can see Russia doing it, I can see India do it, and I really do see the US going this route, but more via companies. If you've been watching my other videos on cryptocurrency, I've been banging on about this for literally a year plus now, saying this will happen, especially during the whole last year or so with what's happened with lockdowns. Countries have been printing money left, right, and center. And this is one of the biggest catalysts taking away power from nations, especially in terms of fiscal policy. So be careful. If you're buying the dip, power to you. I really hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I really don't think I am. If you appreciate my honesty, please do tickle that like button on the way out and comment below China cryptocurrency ban in the comments. It would massively help me out, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Enjoy your Sunday. Peace.